Hi folks, in this video tutorial I'm going to demonstrate how to import Excel data into SPSS for analysis. It's a very simple process, and once you are used to it, you will find it very enjoyable. So right now I'm going to demonstrate how you can import or export the data from Excel to SPSS. Here you have a spreadsheet in the SPSS, which we call the data editor. So if you want to import your data from Excel, so it's such an easy process that you can perform. What you need to do is you click on this icon, which is the file icon. Then you scroll down, come to this, you click on this icon which says import data. Then you have database here. We are not concerned with that. Then you click on this, which says Excel. So it will take you to wherever a document is being saved in your laptop. So for the purpose of this demonstration here, let me look for where the file that I'm going to import into SPSS, where it is rightly saved here. So I got my computer is a little bit clumsy because I've got a lot of files in my computer. Okay, let's look for it gradually as we go. Okay, it's training workshop. Okay, then let's go. Okay, okay, that is. Okay, yeah, should be this. Okay, here we go. You click on it, then another window will pop up, a dialog window, as you may call it. Then here it will show you the worksheet. You can as well display how many worksheets that the document, oh yeah, how many worksheets you have in the document. For example, here I'm interested in the missing column. So here is a display of the value of the data sets. Here's a display. Okay, let's scroll down to where we have the missing values. So here in this case, the missing value that we are going to focus on here is represented by 999, right? Okay, now you click OK. As you could see, the document has been imported from Excel. Now you have it in the SPSS file, SPSS program. Now, okay, this is what we call generally I mean, this window, we call it the data editor. So at the bottom here, you have two icons. You click on the ones that you want to view. For example, if you want to take a closer look at the data view, then you click here. Here you've got the data. These are the values for the data. Then if you want to see it from the perspective of the variables, then you click the variable view. These are the variables here. 1, 2, 3, 4. The ID, the number of award, the program, as well as the subject here, which is the base. Right. You can as well complete this. You can type here subject, program, as the case may be. Number of awards, identification. Yeah, here we go. Now we're mostly interested in the missing numbers. And in this video tutorial, I'm going to kind of use one stone to kill two birds. Firstly, I've demonstrated how you could import Excel or data set in Excel to SPSS. That is one bed. Then the second bed is to show you or to demonstrate here how you could replace the missing values. Okay, here we have some missing values here in the base variable. So what we need to do here is we need to let the system, or rather the SPSS to know, to be able to identify the missing value. We need to define to the program what the missing value are. Then what you do is to do that, you click on the missing value column here. Then you need to define what the missing values are so that the program, the SPSS, will be able to recognize it. This is what you do here. The missing numbers, based on what we've seen just now, were triple nine. Let's write triple nine here. Then you click, say OK. Then here, you need to define give it label name. That is missing. So what the next thing that has to be done now is to replace the missing values. Is to replace the missing value. Let's try to see how we can visualize through statistics. See how many missing values that we can see here. Okay, right. Now let's see how we can be able to replace these missing values. So what you do is click on transform, then you scroll down to the command of replace missing value, then you click it, and you click on the missing values. Right, so a new variable name has already been created to replace for the in place of the missing value. So there are different methods that one could utilize. Depends on the type of data sets you have. One could make use of series bin. So by series bins, what are we really talking about? It's about looking for the average, calculating the average of the data and using it to replace or using it to compute values to replace the missing value. Then you have a base of nearby point. If that one is chosen, you need to specify the number of points. For example, if you say 2 points, so what the software is going to do is that where you have a missing value, then the software will count two above that value and two below that value and calculate the mean of those values and to be able to compute a figure or a value for to replace the missing value. So it's the same here. Instead of calculating the mean, then the median, the software will calculate the median to arrive at the figure that can be used to replace the missing value. So for the purpose of this exercise, we are going to use a series bin. So what you do is you click here, then it gives you the series bin. So the next process or the next step is for you to click, say OK, click the OK button. So then, so let's go and check whether those values have been replaced. So here you go. See, a variable that have been created base will see the values it has have been created in the new variable. So, in short, this is how to replace the missing value.